I think I'm going to stop numbering these videos. I think I'm going to stop titling them as vlog and then just adding the number. Should I keep counting or should I stop? Part of me wants to keep counting. Why? It might just be vanity. Maybe I should just drop that and stop counting. Keep producing the content, but just stop counting. It is a bit of a vanity metric. It's only just for my own self-aggrandizement to feel like I've achieved something. I'm gonna have to go out and live life today. Not another day inside. I have to go out. It's coming up to about 5 a.m. And when it gets to about 5:30, that's when I'm going to get up and go out for a walk. I'm going to walk down to the McDonald's because that's 24 hours. And I'll get a cup of tea and that'll be it. I've got to start the day right. And today, starting the day right means going out, spending some time outdoors, refreshing my mindset by changing my location. Okay, maybe I'm not going to go to McDonald's. It's 6:30 now. No, 6:40. I don't really need to be spending money on food and drink. I don't really need to go out. I do want to. I guess that's the difference between a need and a want. Should I do only what I need to, or should I do some of what I want to as well? It seems like at the moment, I mostly just do what I need to. Meaning that I'll only really do something if I have a desperate urge to do it. And if I don't really have the desperate urge, I just don't seem to do it. I think a want is kind of fickle and they kind of change quite a lot. Like one minute you want to, the next minute you don't want to. Whereas a need is like, okay, I need to do this right now. There's no real question of if and but or maybe. It's just an absolute definite that you have to do it. I don't know if I should persuade myself to want to do something even if I don't want to, or if that's just a waste of time and energy. Maybe I shouldn't even bother trying to convince myself. The idea that I had was that it makes sense to try to go out because I spent so much time in the house. And I'm just thinking, am I really going to spend more time in the house? But I guess the answer is yes. I'm not thinking about time in the house as being a good thing for some reason. I think what I really need to do is stop thinking in days. think it's raining, but I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the shop, get a drink. I've got to get out of this house for a bit. Going out just now made me feel so much better. I think I'm gonna go straight back out again after. You want to see what I got from the shop? Good old Warburton's Toasty, my go-to. Pepsi Max Tropical. Bacon. Smoked rindless back bacon. And Berry Black Pudding Company, black pudding. So I'm going to be making bacon and black pudding sandwiches later. I'm going to drink some of this Coke and then I'm going to go straight back out. It was very, very, very refreshing to go outside just now. What a relief. Yeah, I think I've got to just go straight back out. Don't think about it. I can't let myself settle in here. I've been way too settled. It's become a kind of a living hell. It's too much of inside the house by myself, no one else there. It's not good. So I'm going out again. Just did a short walk around the block. I start to get tired real easy, especially when I'm thinking, why am I out here? Where am I going? I do feel like I need to have a place in mind and a reason to be going somewhere. Saying that though, that was good, just a walk. Such a relief. It's good to know that I can just go outside and do that whenever I want to, as many times as I want to. I can just breathe the fresh air, get to see all that is around. I'm going to be doing that much more often now, just going for short walks around the block. Not going too far, just for the sake of building up a good habit. I think that's probably one of the best habits I could actually build up. Going outside more often for shorter amounts of time. I feel like I'm improving little by little. Somehow I managed to make just sitting here so stressful because I just can't seem to stop thinking that I should be doing something. I could, I guess, possibly just enjoy just sitting here and it not be an issue of any kind. Somehow I managed to make even the most simple things a problem. All just by thinking. Why am I thinking so much? I don't know. What I get stuck thinking a lot now is I have to do something for my video. I have to say something for my video. I have to think of something to do for my video. What shall I do for my video? That's the kind of thought process I have going on a lot of the time now that I have this video that I do. And So it's actually created a lot more stress for me thinking about what I'm going to say. But I think it's worth it because I actually end up with something that I've created on a daily basis, and that's good for me to feel productive in some way because I don't really have anything else that I really feel so productive about doing. Um, I mean, I guess just when I do things that I feel good about, I feel good about them, uh, and that could be sort of small things or big things. Um, anyway, so I've just been sitting here for a while. It's now 10:06 p.m. I'm not too hungry yet, so I'm not going to be making those bacon and black pudding sandwiches yet. I will do probably quite soon. I could see myself getting hungry in, I guess, a couple of hours maybe. What I'm doing for the next couple of hours, I don't really know. I've just been sitting here and just thinking and stressing out quite a lot, and just scrolling on YouTube way too much. Just keeping scrolling over and over again. It's very repetitive and not very enjoyable, to be honest. There's sort of small moments of satisfaction, but often it just feels like an absolute labour that I'm taking part in, and I'm not even sure why I'm taking part in it because it's like there's no real reward a lot of the time. So I don't know what I'm doing, just sitting at my computer. I really feel like I'm wasting time. But I don't know what an alternative would be that isn't a waste of time, to be honest. I could just go outside and just walk about, and that was good. I did that a bit earlier. It did feel good to do that. And I think just when I come back into the house, I just go straight to the computer and I just sit in front of the computer and then I just keep scrolling on YouTube. And I don't like it. I'd like to be able to replace this habit with something else that actually feels good. I don't know what I can do instead. But I should think of something that's better than just sitting on my computer. I just seem to just reflexively go back to it, doing that over and over again. I don't want to, but when I think about what the alternative is, I don't even know what the alternative is. It's like there's nothing else to do apart from just go on the computer. And obviously, I know that's not true if I actually think about it. Obviously, there's other things to do rather than just go on the computer. And I guess I have to actually just start doing those alternatives more often and trying to just train myself not to just spend so much time on the computer. I think it has to be literally the only way. If I want to change the habit, I've got to try and break the habit by doing something else. So I need to come up with some good ideas for what else I can do that isn't just browsing on the internet for hours. I don't really know. Nothing really springs to mind. I think that's what happens a lot of the time, is that I realise that I'm addicted to doing this thing that I don't like, and that doesn't seem to be helping me in any way. But I don't know how to stop. And there's probably a part of me that doesn't want to stop, because there's a part of me that thinks it's okay. What I was doing before was reading books, and I started doing karaoke in order to not just keep browsing YouTube or reading Reddit, which is what I tend to do a lot of. So maybe I should go back to reading books. Maybe I should try singing some karaoke songs again. I don't seem to know when a video's done anymore. I've sort of abandoned my time plan that I had, which was like every day I film and then start editing about 7 p.m, which means end the video. I'm not doing that anymore. Now I'm just sort of ending it when I feel like it and editing it when I feel like it. It's 10:18 p.m. and I guess I don't feel like it yet. And I don't really know when I will. I don't mind changing the formula or just discarding it completely. I don't think I necessarily need a formula or even want one. I think I'm okay without one. I'm just going to carry on making the videos the way I would like to, doing whatever it is I'd like to do. I am enjoying talking again, which for a while I seem to just, well, I don't know what happened, I can't really explain it, but it felt like after I sang karaoke for such an amount of time that I almost exhausted my voice, and then I just sort of relaxed to the point where I didn't feel like talking, and so I didn't talk for a while, and that was when I just stopped vlogging, and then at some point I felt like it again. So here I am now back, doing it again. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I don't really have anything else to do, and this does keep me occupied in a way. It takes my attention, and that's good a lot of the time, to be able to take my mind off of things that I'm focusing on that are negative, and to try to not focus on that quite as much. I don't know where this is going, and I don't know how long it's going to carry on for. I'm not trying to figure that out though. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm really just living life, and this is just a part of that. It's not. It's not a. It's not a thing. There's no quality about it that is outstanding or to be perceived as separate from life in any way. It's just part of it, and there's nothing extraordinary about that. It's a very, very unextraordinary kind of thing. These videos, and that's all it is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be in any way extraordinary. I made some bacon sandwiches. They were really good. Finished them. Can't show you. Also made some black pudding. Now I'm just having a feast. Glad I managed to eat. I didn't think I was hungry. And then I realised I was.